Hey everybody, well it's been a couple days since our last video. But
How are you?
But last night was the return of the Disney fireworks at Magic Kingdom.
Oh my god, guess what? We have some huge news.
Tell them about it.
We can literally see the Magic Kingdom fireworks from our house. From our house, guys. So now they have it on again tonight, and we're gonna be going like almost every night, maybe. But anyway, I'm watching them. So we're going down to like our boxes because we don't have one like right in front like you usually do. So we're gonna go down to where they are, and we're gonna see, and they have like swings and stuff, and we're gonna see if we can see them better, because we could still see them last night, but we think we can see them a little bit better in this spot. So we're gonna try and see. We're just gonna like look around and
We're gonna go see if we can get a better spot of them tonight than we did last night, and we'll take you along with us. And why don't we show everybody, Haley, our new couch with all the pieces just arrived today. We got a sectional. We've been talking about it forever.
Sectional, so we're
But
so happy. It's
here
so
is our
cute.
sectional. Thank you, Target, right? Whoop whoop. It's very comfortable. We've been partaking in it all night. All right, well, come along with us. Let's go see if we can see some fireworks.
Come along with us.
Uh-oh. Here's crazy Laura.
Oh my god!
Let's see that. Let's see it.
It's trying to be fun.
Awesome.
Crazy me.
All right. And one other thing that we want to tell people about is we got a little handheld device to hopefully improve the shakiness of the video, because we had noticed in the past that the videos have been a little bit shaky. So we're going to use that and see if there's any improvement in the video quality. So come along with us, right?
Time.
Say, come be a part of our lives.
Come be a part of our life.
All right, let's go check out some fireworks. Oh, we just found our first snake.
No. Is it a poisonous one?
Don't know.
Oh, you know what? He's pretty cool. Here, bring some light up close to him.
Is it
Let's
a
see here.
poisonous one?
I don't know, sweetie.
There he is right there.
Okay, now I'm scared.
Now he's being still with the light on him. He was moving when
Wow.
Haley and I walked up on him.
Let's see here.
I'm not happy.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Okay, we'll leave him to his own devices.
Yeah, just let him be.
All right, Haley,
We'll
come
walk over
on.
here. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, good eye, guys. I didn't even see him. No, I probably walked right on him. Yeah.
Probably.
Our
With
first
my
Florida snake. Oh, tell everybody that Bruce Batman is back.
Yes.
Bruce Batman.
Bruce Batman is back in our cave.
Wore my Yoda ears.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we'll go see if we could go see Bruce Batman after this. What do you think?
Maybe. Oh, look at that.
Well, guys,
Here, I'll sit right here.
it is
On these.
9:14. I'm good.
9:14.
So the fireworks start at 9:15, we think, and we're hoping that we can see them from here.
Yeah, we'll see.
Did I just hear one maybe?
I could start to hear them. Let's see if we can.
I'm setting my
See if we can
trees
see
and
them
phone
anywhere.
down right there.
Okay, this is two. Oh, here, let's see. There we go. Well, we just saw the fireworks and they were incredible. It is so cool. We just walked right down the street. It was like a 2-minute walk, and there we were, that close every night. Oh, we're so excited. Now what we're going to go do is we're going to go see if Bruce Batman, that's the name of our pet bat, if he's still in our little tunnel cave over here. So let's go see if we can find him. Are you scared, Haley?
Well, he may not be there since it's kind of dark.
He may be out. He may be out fighting crime.
He might be out feasting on the mosquitoes that bit us the entire time we were watching the fireworks.
Or fighting crime. Eating mosquitoes or fighting crime. One of the two. Alright, let's see if we can find him. Da 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 da. Bruce Batman. Da 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 da. Bruce Batman. Batman. Bruce Batman. Do 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 do. You know what? I'm not seeing him so far. Oh no, I'm going to be very disappointed if Bruce Batman isn't down here. We just saw him like a few hours ago.
It's time to shine, friend.
But it's time to be out there fighting the Joker and Clayface and Penguin.
Dad, let's go back. We're not going all the way to the pool.
Oh no, no Bruce Batman. Alright. Well, we'll have to say hi to our Caped Crusader another night. Or another day when he's sleeping. Alright, well we're going to be back in the house. We'll see everybody in 1 second. Well, Haley, come over here. So that was a fantastic night. You know what? Why don't we do a quick, short lower house tour? Because people have been asking for it. So, inquiring minds want to see our new house. And we feel like we could finally show it because we've got furniture. And it's largely unpacked. It's a little messy in places, but this is where we come in through the front door. And then here's the stairway upstairs. We'll show you the upstairs probably tomorrow. And then we'll cut it all together so that those people on the video can see it right now. There's Haley in the new sectional couch that we received in pieces, 3 pieces deliveries to be exact. And we've been putting it together in pieces using 1 piece at a time. Here, over here, this is our, many people may remember, this is familiar, this is our entertainment center. I should tell people that this middle piece fell apart in the pod. It was very frustrating to put back together with a series of screws and nails that were not originally with the piece. Let's see Haley again. Oh, there's Haley. There's our Mickey pillows. So I'm going to come over here to this angle of the house now. So this is the downstairs when we look back over this way. Now, these pieces, this one particular, was a bear to hang because we were trying to use some of the existing
I don't like that one.
placements, screws that were already bolted into the walls. But this is one that we actually picked up in Louisville years and years ago, probably the better part of...
Not that one. I don't like that one.
Okay. But we had never hung it up in our Louisville home, but we did think that it went well there because then it offsets the other one against the wall right here. So we'll come back to the kitchen here shortly. So in this way, this is a little working area right here. We hung up a Sun Valley Sun up above here. And then back through here is our first floor bathroom. And there's Nick. Hey everybody. So we hung some pictures. There's the loo, there's the sink. We still have some more hanging to do up here. Some pictures against this wall. We're really loving the paint color actually, because all of our walls in the past have been white. This is kind of like, what would you call it, Laura? A grayish color?
Yeah. I like gray.
Now this is our island. We have spent already so many meals at this island.
That's where I work.
It's where Laura works. Here's our kitchen. Loving our kitchen. The fridge is great. We talked about in a previous video our coffee bar. There's our coffee bar right there with our coffee, all of our drinkware. Here's our walk-in pantry. The stove is a beast. Laura's burnt herself multiple times on this burner right here, the big one.
I don't like that guy anymore.
She no longer uses this burner and uses that small one, that one, and that one.
She can be taught.
Yep. 3 burnt fingers later.
Yeah.
And then there's the hand towel that Ann got us and our welcome package. Thank you, Gran. We love the big sink over here. Love the big faucet. Here's our little kitchen area over here. These were the Target tables we talked about in a previous video. Oh, I think that we told everybody about our turtles, Cuff and Link, right up here on the wall. Laura found those at Home Goods. And then people may remember over here, our wine rack from Louisville. Here's our print from the Market Co-op in Disney Springs that we bought on spring break. We need to go, ideally this weekend, and get a frame for it so we can hang it up probably in the loft. Wouldn't you think, Laura?
Yeah, or maybe over the big TV in the living room.
Or over the big TV in the living room.
I'm not sure.
There's all kinds of options.
They could go.
So that's really the downstairs. And then we'll go upstairs and we'll show you a couple of rooms upstairs. We probably won't show you the master because it's gotten a little cluttery. So we'll probably hold off on the master. Uh-oh, Laura's down there shaking her head. Why are you shaking your head?
I thought that was a dig on me.
Oh, why are you saying that you caused the clutter?
I caused some clutter.
Oh, okay, you caused some clutter. Okay.
Oh my god.
What? I was agreeing with you. So the stairs and the floors are one of my favorite things up here too. These are...
You would do upstairs tomorrow.
Here's Haley again. She made her way upstairs. She has a great TV, but she continues to watch her phone as opposed to the new TV that we bought her. Yep. So this is our...
That's stuck in his crawl.
Stuck in my crawl. So this is the loft area. So we have a little seating area. Actually, we watched TV up here the first couple nights, and we really haven't been back since because we enjoy either being in the master or downstairs. Haley just left us. And then here's some of our Disney. We've got Sorcerer Mickey Big Funko Pop. We got Baby Groot back there. We've got Wally and Eve. We've got Scrooge. Coming down, we have Mickey and Dumbo. This is a Jim Shore. These two are Jim Shore's right here. The Scrooge, which I love. Diving in the Money. And I love the Jim Shores that are also made after the ride. So this is after the Dumbo ride. And then down here, we have a Peter Pan Jim Shore ride. We see Monroe. We've got some other things down here. There's the Madame Mim limited edition Funko Pop we got earlier this year. We got Toad in a Funko Pop Wild Ride down here. So we still have some decorating to do. There's Jabba the Hutt back in there. We still have some decorating to do up here, but it feels like it's coming along. We probably need some artwork on the walls is what I'm thinking to make it extra fun. So we've got our work cut out for us up here. So when we come back in here, we've got the laundry room back over in here. And we got a couple bedrooms over here. And then I'll probably just show you my office will be the last one that we wrap up with today. So here is my office space. So this is where I work during the day. This shelf was something Gran, a lot of appreciation to Gran, who gave us a Wayfair gift card as a housewarming. Thank you, Gran. I ended up getting this shelf in the back. It's come in really handy already and fits really nicely in behind my desk. And then we're continuing to start to set up and decorate. So we've got our Star Wars autographed prints and photos back here. See, we got Boba Fett, we've got all of the originals, we've got George Lucas and Frank Oz with the Yoda picture. We've got a couple Kermit, Jim Henson autographs down here. We've got a lot more stuff that we need to put up. Then we've got our book collection over here. So it's coming along in here, but it's enjoyable. I've worked for a week and a half out of this office, and it's coming along really well. The only challenge with this office, and you may have noticed it in the video, is it echoes just a little bit in here. So I've got to figure out how to reduce the echoes, because on some of the conference calls I'm on, I've heard people comment on how it's a little echoey. All right, well, we will probably show you some of the remaining portions of the house in another video, but we think those are some of the highlights of the house. But Laura, here, sit down here with me.
I didn't know you put Jabba up back there.
So we've been here officially 2 weeks now.
2 weeks
It's hard to
today?
believe. It's gone really, really quickly.
It has.
agree.
So better than you expected, just as good as you
Way
expected,
better.
way better than
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can't even finish your question.
That's true. It's just nice knowing that we're this close to the Magic Kingdom. On a map, we're this close.
Even though we can't get in yet.
This close. No, we can't get in yet. Come on, annual passes. Come back, annual passes. Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, are there any big lessons learned for those people that have moved to Florida? What would you recommend for people moving to Florida that they think about before coming down here?
I don't know.
I think that they got to get a Sun Pass first. The Sun Pass is really helpful. We picked that recommendation up from Michael Kay.
Yeah. Good job,
Who's
Michael.
one of our
Thank
favorite
you.
favorite vloggers, ordered it in advance. So it was perfect already having it on the windshield as we
Yeah.
were cutting through the state.
And for those who don't know, the Sun Pass is for the tolls.
For the
So
tolls.
you get a cheaper toll rate, and you can just drive on through, and you don't have to, go through the line that takes longer and actually, pay in cash or change or whatever. So that was good.
That's true. Moving via pod, kind of in retrospect, I think it was good if you don't have any large pieces of furniture. Like if we would have had like a kitchen table or a couch or anything like that we were
Yeah,
moving with
it would've
us,
been
it would have been really
no
difficult to
bueno.
fit.
Yeah.
We've seen a couple people in our neighborhood have 2 pods in their
I
driveway.
suggested
to move.
that to Nick, and he did not care for that suggestion.
So one, when it's primarily like boxes and clothes, I think is fine, and maybe a few dressers and bookshelves.
Yeah.
But for big furniture, probably would not have worked out very well
Yeah.
for us.
But it worked out perfectly for us because we downsized and got rid
We
of a lot of
downsized
stuff.
substantially.
So, yeah, I would do it again. All things considered, with the pod.
Yeah, the pod was really good.
Their workers were nice. They
mhm.
came and made sure it was all closed in appropriately, and then the guy who dropped it off helped like tilt it because things had shifted in transit, and so he
Against the
tilted
door.
it quite a bit so we could get it opened up, and so it wasn't like they were just like, here you go. So I thought that was really nice.
Yeah, I like them. I thought Carvana did a great job when we needed to get rid of our car at the last minute.
Highly recommend.
So
Easy,
Very
very
easy.
reasonable with what they offered. Yeah.
And then getting down here and setting up everything actually wasn't too difficult. You took care of most of that, but there was separate electric and gas.
Yeah, that was it.
That was a surprise for us when the stove and the
Yeah.
water heater didn't work.
Yeah, when you took a cold shower and we couldn't get the
I
oven
think,
to
I
heat
think
up.
we know what the issue with the stove is when we found out that there's no more hot water. So, but other than that, it was all the same stuff. Spectrum was the internet provider for the entire area, so we just literally kind of transferred our account. They had to close and open up a new one. But overall, it's the same old kind of moving stuff. But since we've been down here, it's really started to feel like we're starting to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, but it still feels like we're like at some resort.
We're still in an
and-
awesome place.
Yeah, and it kind of doesn't feel real. Like this is our
Lord.
new permanent life.
Laura keeps thinking she's going to have to go home at some point.
know.
You are home.
Silly me.
But I can't think of too much else. It's Friday night. The great part about living down here is we were trying earlier over dinner to think about what we're going to do this weekend, and there was more things that we wanted to do than we actually have time
Oh,
for
gosh.
over the next 3 days.
So many things.
So I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I think the plan is to start the day at Gideon's with a peanut butter coffee. Laura said she's going to order 13 coffee cake cookies.
3 actually. but
3, okay.
They're large and in charge. I'm not going to eat all 3 today, but I see you mugging at the camera.
I'm mugging.
Yeah.
You're mugging.
But
They're
they're the morning special, so we can't get them all the
I
time.
do want the postcards or the recipe
little
cards.
menu
Their
card.
menu cards. Yeah, I think
They
those are
change
really
it
cool.
every month, and
Every month they change them. So our goal now is to get one every single month that we live here moving forward. So we have 2 now.
get a complete set. I don't know if they change them year over year or if like March is always March, but
I
I
don't
guess
know.
we'll
have to.
find out over time.
We'll find out next March
Yeah.
if they keep
I think
switching
we
them up.
had. I think we did April, and then we had June.
Oh, the April. Yeah,
I
April
think,
and June.
I think it might have been like April 1st or April 2nd when we hit it up for the first time.
So we'll go check out tomorrow. Gideon's. I can't remember what else. We might go to Lakeland,
Lakeland.
Antique Mall to see if we can find some more resort-related stuff for the
They have
house.
Disney collectibles and furniture from the resorts and things like that.
Oh, Haley wants
so
to make ice cream tomorrow, so we need to put some of the ice cream maker stuff in
we
the
need to put that in
freezer
the freezer tonight
to make it cool.
Yeah.
So
cool down.
we can make that tomorrow. We want to cook out. We want to eat at Three Bridges at Coronado.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of stuff that we want to do. We wanted to go to the Polynesian and watch the fireworks from the Polynesian, but it's pretty cool right there
Yeah,
too.
it's pretty great. Yeah, it's better
So-
than I expected. Yeah, that might. I mean, it would still be fun to do that from the Poly, but I bet it'll be extra crowded because it's 4th of July
4th of
weekend,
July
and they do
weekend.
the special fireworks. I think tomorrow and Sunday.
That's
the
what
day
our
before.
neighbors were telling
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
So
we met some nice neighbors who were telling us about some tips, and they said that you can see the space shuttles from Cape Canaveral take off from our neighborhood.
that's true
as
from
well.
our neighborhood. That's gonna be really cool.
That really surprised me. Yeah, the guy told us like a great spot to watch them from, so that was really unexpected.
I didn't realize that we're that close to Cape Canaveral
either.
where we could see it, because I think Cape Canaveral is closer to the coast, I thought, but I don't know. We'll have to log on to capecanaveral.com or whatever, nasa.com,
Is this how you get on the computer?
and figure out when the next rocket, yeah, I'm going to be like, when is the next rocket going to be launching?
How do you get any work done if that's how you use the computer?
Don't tell my bosses. That's how I use the computer. But with that, I can't think of anything else for tonight. I'm kind of tired. It's been kind of a long week back to work. How was it getting back to work for you this week?
It was actually not as bad as I thought it might be. It wasn't like crazy with meetings. I guess I was out of the office during the crazy time because we launched a new website that I work on, like right before I went out on vacation.
That was
so
good timing.
Lucky me. But yeah, I thought it might be a little nuttier, but yeah.
It's been really interesting, everybody's reaction to us moving to Orlando, because some people knew beforehand and some people found out like while we were out or right after, and they're like, a lot of people have been extremely supportive. They're like, that's awesome, and that sounds so cool. Others are like, oh my goodness, you're moving to a place that's so hot. Actually, I don't think Orlando is any hotter than Louisville, at least through the month of June at this point. I have not felt it, although it could be because every time it gets warm, we can just go run over and jump in the pool.
Yeah.
And then that cools us down immediately,
Yeah.
where we didn't have that option in Louisville. But I
mean,
can't
it
really
was
tell
right
the
up
difference.
there with our last weekend when we were moving things into the pod. It was blazing hot. It was
Mm-hmm.
low 90s and just crazy humidity. So I would put it up there with that particular weekend. I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't say that it's always like Louisville weather, but and it'll probably get more pronounced difference as the summer goes on. But
The
I'm looking
other,
forward to like October, November.
yeah, I'm looking forward to January when I'm walking around in shorts. Even if it's cold, I'm still wearing
Oh
shorts.
my goodness.
And you know what? I put on a pair of like closed-toe shoes once since I've been here, and that was just to move stuff out of the pod. The rest of the time I've been in Tevas for 2 weeks straight. It's been awesome. The other piece that people at work comment to me and about is the crowds, because they think it's really crowded here in Orlando. I would say when we go to Disney Springs or we go to the outlet malls, or I'm certainly, when we go resort hopping and we're going back and forth,
Yeah.
there's certainly a lot of crowds, especially this time of year. But when we get off into the suburbs,
Yeah.
it's not, I mean,
Not bad at all.
no, I can't tell really any difference between here and Louisville. Like when if
No.
we're going to the grocery store or
Yeah.
going to Walmart, or actually Louisville, going to the Walmart there was a lot crazier, I feel like, than going to the Targets and the Walmarts over here. So I
Yeah,
can't really
we-
tell a big difference crowd-wise.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we went to Publix last night at like 7, and
It was pretty
it wasn't.
empty.
Yeah, it wasn't crowded at all.
So certainly congestions around like the theme park areas,
Yeah.
but but I don't think it hasn't been too drastically different for us, and this is
No.
actually one of the more popular times of the year for people to,
Yeah,
I think, to come down here. So
yeah, and even driving Haley over to her friends when she got to go to SeaWorld and Aquatica, which was amazing. So nice. Thank you to Charles and Tiffany and Miss Aunt Stephanie.
that's right.
and Mariah. But yeah, I was like, oh, I wonder how much longer with traffic, because I was bringing her over, you know, at like 7:30, 7:45, 8 in the morning. It really didn't add that much time.
It wasn't that bad. No, you were back and forth pretty quickly. Yeah.
So yeah, I was kind of pleasantly surprised.
Now, weather-wise, the first few days we were here, it was perfect weather because it was a little bit overcast. So outside the heat, the question comes up a lot about rain, and it does rain about once a day. And we've had some pretty heavy thunderstorms here lately, but
there have been some heavy ones.
it hasn't been really extended either. So I don't feel like that's been very problematic at all.
We haven't had a day, now it looks like it might be tomorrow, but we haven't had a day where it like rains all day by any means. But yeah, it's come down pretty hard a few times.
Yeah. And then the last piece that I get a lot of questions of is how often have we gone into the parks? And we haven't gone into the parks yet, but I get that a lot. So I do tell people we've gone to Disney Springs 3 times now, right? Is it 2 or 3? No, I guess it's just the 2 times. We went on Father's Day, and they went the Wednesday after the pod came.
Yeah. So I guess it's just twice since we've
twice.
been down. Yeah.
Well, I guess you could count it 3 times because we went to Disney Springs to resort hop to last weekend.
Last Saturday.
So
that's true.
We've been there, and then when we were at the resort hopping, we went to, 2 resorts?
Wilderness Lodge.
Wilderness Lodge at the Polynesian. So we've done some Disney stuff. I'm kind of happy, kind of looking back, like if we would have had the annual pass, I don't think that the house would be anywhere near the shape it's in right now.
No, it just would have been like, get it in and let's get to the parks.
And we were really tired too after we moved, and I bet we would have still had felt like the need to go over there multiple nights during the week. So it's actually kind of allowed us to get back into some sort of sense of normalcy. But then at the same time, now we want the annual pass. We want the annual pass now. This weekend would have been great to go over to the parks.
Long weekend. It'd be crowded.
It'd be really crowded, but it'd be worth it.
It'd be fun. It's okay. All in due time.
We got all kinds of other stuff to do. So, all right. Well, I can't think of anything else. Is there anything else that other people have asked you about moving to Florida?
No,
that's been of interest?
I think you've hit it all. Like I've had people been like, oh, you picked the best time to move to Florida, right? You know, just talking about the summer and heat and packing and unpacking and things like that. And people, especially people who know me and know our love of Disney, asking how many times have you been to the parks yet and things like that. So no, I think about the same. People, ask why, or do you have family there?
Yeah, that's another big question that we get.
We kind of talk about how this was the long-term plan, and since our employer is letting people continue to work from home if they choose, and we said, why not let it be the short-term plan instead of the long-term plan? So we're grateful for that flexibility. And then, when I explain it like that, people are usually like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Good for you to kind of, take control of your own destiny and do something to make you happy. So yeah,
also get
really nice.
Also get some of the questions from people like, how long are you going to be down there? And I'm like, well, there are no plans otherwise. So,
we bought a house. We're not renting.
If Haley decides to pick up and move in 10 years or 15 years with college, that's probably a different question. But no, I'm so happy that we moved. It was absolutely 100% the right decision for us. And we feel really fortunate every day that we're here. We miss a lot of people back in Louisville, especially family and friends. But it's really worked out to be so much better than I think that we thought it would have turned out to be. So
I thought it was going to be great. It's even better.
All right, well, we have a busy weekend ahead, so I'm going to go turn in for the night and sign us off.
I don't know how.
Haley, come sign us off. Okay. We got to pull in the pro. Wrap up this video. This one doesn't know how to click the subscribe button.
I got this
click on the like button.
I got this one.
Ring the notification bell. All that kind of stuff.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next video. And remember, you're on the 3, 2, 1.
Hey Channel.
Bye guys. Make
Bye,
sure
everybody.
to subscribe, like, comment, and click that notification bell that goes ding.
Oh, we didn't say Aunt Heather. Hey, Aunt Heather.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Whoa.